for those of you who are new to our channel, this is the Sammy, Nicole, and Fifi show. Here on our channel, we discuss all things love, life, relationships, and pop culture from both the millennial perspective and the Generation X perspective as a dynamic mother-daughter duo. Again, I'm Sammy Nicole. This is my beautiful mother, Fifi. And what are we going to be talking about? Oh, excuse me, child. Tonight.
We're talking about love and marriage, Huntsville.
Okay.
That doggone Martell.
Now, kind of give us a preface, like, what is the show about for those of us who aren't familiar with it?
It's based out of Huntsville,
Alabama.
Mm-hmm. What is it? 4 couples?
4 couples now.
It's 4
They're
couples now. They're all friends.
Entrepreneurs into real estate.
Young, educated black people,
mm-hmm.
which I love. That's one thing that I love about the show. Carlos King did a good job picking the cast. I like that. But the one couple that really gets me is Martell. That doggone Martell and that Melanie. Yeah, Martell just have his own set of rules to relate to love and marriage. I'm just really convinced that he has his own set of rules for love and marriage.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the things that he say to Melanie and how he has disrespected the covenant of marriage is just unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's disgusting. It really is. It's disgusting. And not only that, it makes him look like, well, number one, he's not a good man. And number 2, he's just a poor individual. He's just a poor human, you know? Mm-hmm. He has no morals. He has no values. I mean, the things that he has said and done to her over and over again. From the storyline. Now, this is all from the storyline. We don't really know, you know, what really has gone on or transpired between them, but from the storyline that we get from this show, from them being cast members, it just looks really bad. And it looks bad to put that on TV, you know, a young black couple, and they're entrepreneurs and they're very successful in their business, but it seems like there's no work and lifestyle balance. You know, it seems like you can have your career, you can be a great entrepreneur, you can be have your business thriving, but your personal life, your love and marriage is just like, it's shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I don't like about the show. Now, the show has all 4 of the couples thriving in their business. They're successful. But then you got this issue with this black love and black marriage and black relationships. And that's the part that I don't like about the show. Mm-hmm. But it seems like that, what's the other couple, the other young lady? Wanda. I love Miss Wanda.
Miss Wanda is
Keisha.
Tisha and Marceau. That's Tisha's mother, Marceau's mother-in-law.
And their relationship seems to be a little rocky because I don't think that
he's misogynistic.
Very misogynistic and sneaky. And I don't think that he listens to her voice.
He belittles her.
He belittles her. He demeans her, and she has no say-so in anything. It's like everything that she says, it's like it's downgraded with him.
He denounces it, like sweeps it under the rug.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's not that serious. Yeah.
Like she's just not a equal partner in their marriage. Mm-hmm. And you could tell that it bothers her. And pretty soon I'm thinking that marriage, as Melanie say, that marriage is gonna dissolve as well. Mm-hmm. And Miss Wanda is gonna help it. Now I know a lot of people don't like Miss Wanda because she messy. Mm-hmm. But she is who she is. You don't get nothing different from Miss Wanda. You know what you gonna get. When Miss Wanda walk in the room, you know Miss Wanda gonna give you some mess. It ain't gonna be nothing different from day to day. She has been the same throughout both seasons of love. Well, how many is this? Is the 3rd one?
The 2nd season.
The 2nd season?
Mm-hmm. It's just the second half of the 2nd season.
So she has been the same. Miss Wanda, you can say what you want to say about Miss Wanda, but Miss Wanda don't bite her tongue. And Miss Wanda, you know, when you in that Generation X, you know, it's just like, hey, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. You know, so, but that Martell and Melody, I feel so sorry for their children. They have 4 beautiful babies. And on this last episode, the kids were talking, I guess, to a counselor or a psychologist.
What is this, episode 5 or 6?
Yeah, and they were talking, and it's affecting the babies, you know, being shifted every 2 weeks with their daddy and with their mom. And one of the little girls, the lady was asking Martell and Melanie's daughter, you know, who do you want to stay with? And the little girl, the youngest one said, the second to the youngest girl, said, I want to stay with Ice Cream Boy. And so the lady said, oh, Ice Cream Boy. And then the son said, well, I want to stay with Mel. And then, so you want to stay with your dad? She said, no. She said, and you want to stay with your mom? And you want to stay with your mom? She said, no. I want to stay with my daddy. He gives us Rocky Road, and he puts cookies in it. That was Ice Cream Boy.
Yeah. You got that man, Ice Cream Boy. That's funny.
So, and then the little boy said, and which is so dynamic, because we know that in pathology, boys have relationships with their mom. So and
that impacts the relationship they have with women.
So what he said is, I hate when my dad upsets my mom when he does stupid things and he makes her mad and makes her cry. So
paraphrasing.
Yeah. So we're talking about, these are young kids. Her oldest he may be 8.
Yeah, I don't think he's even 10.
Yeah. So this child is able to pick up on all this toxic energy that's going on in this marriage. And he's like, you know, I don't like when my daddy treat my mom like that. So, you know, how's this going to affect them in the long run? And then Martell goes on this camping trip with the other men from, you know, the other couples. And so he's saying, well, I didn't know that, you know, all of this was going to affect my family. It was going to, you know, break my family up. You cheating, disrespectful, not honoring your vows, and you thought that wasn't going to break your family up? I mean, come on. No. But that's my take on it. I like the show. I want to see more strong relationships, though. In at least one of the couples.
Yeah, I would like to see, what's his name? Sabaric, the one with the afro. When he was on a camping trip.
Yeah.
Or the glamping trip.
Yeah.
With Martell. And the other guy, I can't remember. Maurice. He seemed pretty sensible. Yeah. So I would like to see like more of his relationship. And then the other girl, Destiny, and her husband.
Where's her husband?
They never show him a lot. I don't know if he wants to be on camera, but
with the baby.
Yeah, but it would be nice to see more healthier relationship dynamics. But I think they got a great show.
I think it's a great show. Now, the first season, I was like,
but it's turning up a notch.
It's turning up a notch. And I hate to say it, but it's turning up a notch because we're so used to dysfunction in black marriages. And our marriages being toxic. So we like, okay, so this is something I'm familiar with. Let me see
the drama.
The drama, yeah.
He has a baby with another woman.
Yeah, so let me see how this is going to turn out. You know, and I really commend Melody because I don't know if I could do all that with the cameras on. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that this man has disrespected me, allegedly has a baby on the way, and you all are filming all of this, and I still got to go on with my life and try to push through because I got these 4 babies that are dependent on me and that are looking at me. You know, so personally, I don't see how she does it with the camera on. My opinion is that if I was her, I would get off the show and I would go into therapy for me and my children and just work through this process and then come back. I would just have to say, okay, you know what, y'all, I'm going to stop filming because from that one little statement that little boy made, I don't like when my daddy upsets my mom. That he's going to get older. And now he's speaking it.
Internalize
right.
that.
now he's telling you, he's crying out to you, he's telling you, this is the way I feel when I see this. So I'm telling you now, but after a while, his actions, he's going to start acting out on what
they
he's
probably all
right.
will.
Yeah, he's going to start acting out. So that would have been like a sign to me, okay, I need to stop filming. I need to go make sure that my babies are okay. That's my first priority. They say they got a successful business, so they should be able to maintain their livelihood without filming on this show. But if it's as severe as they portray it to be on this show, I will come off this show and start to make sure that
or if they do want to stay on the show, why don't they document, maybe a little bit of their therapy session?
Yeah.
At one point Martell was in therapy.
Yeah,
he should have stayed.
They need a therapist on that show.
Yes.
Yeah, Carlos King needs to bring in a therapist. Because you got innocent babies. It's just not. When kids start to speak out, they're speaking out from a place of innocence. And those kids, nobody told them to say that. You know what I'm saying? No producers told them to say that. Because kids are innocent. And so when they start talking about, I don't like for my mama to be hurt. And then the other little girl said, I want mommy and daddy to be married again. The lady was like, do you like going back and forth? She was like, no, I want mommy and daddy to be married again. So they have to really wrap their minds around, mommy and daddy is not going to be together. So how do I deal with this? And, it's hard for grown-ups to deal with separation and relationships ending. So can you imagine a child trying to wrap their head around that when I wake up in the morning, my mom and daddy aren't going to be in the same house that I'm in. I'm going to have to pack up every 2 weeks and go with my daddy to his house and then come back and go with mommy. So on that side of it, I say they need some therapy. It's all like, oh, Melody, Martell says stupid stuff, about Melody not performing sexual acts on him that he wanted, and that's why he cheated. And the whole thing is just selfish. It's just selfish on his part that he didn't think about his kids. He really took a need that he needed over his children. And we all know that when you have kids, it's a sacrifice. Okay, you want something, but you got kids. Come on now. That's just selfish. So he's destroyed such a beautiful family. Yes. That's my take on it. What you think?
I agree with everything that you said. I think it's just very heartbreaking the way things turned out. And, even with him having the affair for 5 years, Melanie did still try to stay and work it out with him. But I think once she found out that he had now had a baby on the way at that time, the baby's since been born, I think that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. I just feel for their kids. I'm really not really concerned about them. It's just more so their kids. So they're so sweet, so innocent. They didn't ask for this. And ultimately the children get the short end of the stick. They're the ones who suffer in the end.
They do.
I think it says a lot about just selfishness and not thinking about your family, not thinking about your children. And like you said, when you have children, it requires you to make certain sacrifices. And it's just sad. I think that he definitely needs intense therapy. I think he may be a little delusional at times
because he has his
harsh.
He has his own.
He can be very cold,
very cold. Yes, like he don't care about anybody's feelings but himself,
not even his children. And
I don't know the dynamics.
He deflects a lot.
Right,
it's like you can't get through to him even when you're making sense. He just finds a way to throw it back on her or just deflate. And it's like, we ain't gonna get nowhere if you keep talking, well, she did it too. It's like, damn, we're talking about you right now. Like, pay attention. Stop all that deflecting. Like, it's kind of like, well, damn, man up. Like, you know what I mean? Stop.
Yeah, if he hadn't admitted one time he was wrong, it's like, well, she did it.
Right.
But yeah,
and it's hurting the kids. And why would you want to try to go on a smear campaign? And that's the mother of your 4 children, right? If she's not good, they're not good. You know, hopefully he watched this episode and thought about that, because obviously it's impacting his son and his girls.
Yeah, and it's just sad. So that's my take on Love, Marriage, and
Huntsville. Y'all check it out. It comes on each Saturday on the Oprah Winfrey Network at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a really great show. For those of you who do watch Love and Marriage Huntsville, let us know what you think down in the comment section about the show. And until next time, I'm Sammy Nicole. This is Fifi, my beautiful mother. We're the Sammy Nicole and Fifi show. Again, like, share, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time.